everybody! Happy Thursday! That means Friday and the weekend is coming. My name is Liz and I will be here creating with you guys tonight for Inspirational Thursday. And I thought, what better than do some fun, like, journaling. So, just art journaling, nothing fancy. We're just going to play around with some new products that I added to my craft stash. And I think you guys might enjoy seeing them in action, too. So, I'll be using a lot of the new Vicki Boutin. I believe the collection itself was called Mixed Media. But here are some new acrylic paint colors she has. I have this cool ephemera pack. So this has ephemeras, acetate, washi tapes, stickers, all kinds of cool stuff. Some funky chipboard titles, and then some stencils as well. So this is my handy dandy art journal. I've done a couple things in it in the past. So I've done things like this, very fun and colorful. I think we made this last summer on camera, so I think it's time that we do something else on camera using this stuff and see how it goes. So without any further ado, I'm just going to open it up to a fresh page. I don't like starting at the beginning with my art journals. I just kind of want to work wherever. So yes, this is the goal tonight, is to create 2 pretty art pages. So really quickly, I'm going to start off picking out a stencil. So this is a new set of 3 stencils. One of them is hiding. I used it last night. I don't know where I put it, but it looks like this. It's very fancy and kind of tiley. Then I have this one, which is like a honeycomb type of pattern. And then the one that I really want to use tonight is this scribble one. So I'm just going to sneak right in here and open that up. Now, I will say the cool thing about the packaging for these stencils is American Crafts, or Vicki Boutin, also included these funky pages here, which would be really cool to incorporate into a journal page. But I kind of want to save them for something else. I'm not sure what, so I'm not using them tonight. The next thing I want to do before I jump right into things is pick some chipboard words. I think these are really cool. They're a great size, so they will fit in your scrapbooks and your journals and that kind of stuff, which is cool. And the other neat thing is because they're white, you can color them, you can ink them. So for tonight's project, we're probably going to be painting them. So they have different sentiments. There's love, 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 smile often, happy, lovely, oh yeah, and awesome. I don't know what I want to work with. They're all kind of cute. I'm really drawn to the love, love, love. So I think I'm going to pull that guy out. And we can always change it up later. But yeah, I'm going to set these to the side. Hey, Linda. Hey, Kim. Thanks for joining, ladies. I think I saw Janet and whoever I missed. I'm so sorry. I was just blabbering on. So yeah, I really like this scripty stencil. Love, love, love that. I'm going to open up my paints and show you what colors we have in here. Maybe. So these are 4 new colors, starting off with the lemon sour. I love the names of these, but this is I would call this like a neon yellow. Then we have this neon orange, which is called peach sour, watermelon sour, and kiwi sour, which is this neon green color. So the cool thing about these paints are they're fairly translucent. So you can actually play around with them. You can build up on them, which I think is what we're going to probably end up doing tonight. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And what else do we need? Let's pick out some ephemeras before we get super into things. I'm just going to move this off to the side. So the cool thing about this ephemera pack is it has your typical die cuts, but then it also has acetate, shapes and pages and washi tapes and stickers. So I just wanted to like do a deep dive and show you guys what all is included in here. So we have this one, which is cool. It's like a library card. We have a bingo card, a little hello tag, some little arrows, flowers, of course, the butterfly. Make the magic happen. That's kind of cute. I might set that one aside. Bloop. Smile often is another one that I think I'm going to set off to the side. Show them you aren't the ordinary type. Enjoy every moment. Happy soul. This life. Haven't gotten a chance to check all of these out either, so. Story, that might be cute. I don't know. I'm going to save that. Another large butterfly. Ooh, some flowers, some tickets. Beautiful day. Now, if I was actually journaling in here, which I'm not sure if I'm going to end up doing, I would probably use something like this. I have a story to tell. How cute is that? Some little photo frame or Polaroid shapes that you can punch these out. Numbers, some paper clips. Those are so cute. True story. Simple joy. Little book here, which I'm going to set off to the side. And then we have this guy here, which says beautiful mind, happy spirit. So those are the ones I think I'm going to set aside from this chunk of the pack, and let's check out the rest. I'll put those back away later. You're gonna sit off to the side. Okay, for the next section, we have some more shapes. I'm just gonna pull this chunk out and we can go through it together. So these ones are cool. We have some like swatches that are just colors. Very fancy. There's also a navy blue one. This little happiness is acetate piece. That's kind of neat. Shine bright. Another acetate, the storyteller. That's kind of fun. Some butterflies. I gotta punch out all these pieces, but they would be cute. Laughter is the best medicine. Some more tickets. Let's see. You are some kind of wonderful. Some stars, true happiness, good sense of humor, and a beautiful heart. Speaking of beautiful hearts, how cute is that with the gold foil? Don't mind me, I'm just drooling over this. Daydreamer, I love that. This fancy little typewriter is cute. Butterfly. Be constantly curious, try new things. Number 1. It's a cute little banner. It says, "You've got this." These would be so fun for making cards. Ruler, feather, some more gold hearts. Nourish your soul and create. I kind of like that. Maybe. What else do we have? You're my favorite. Happy life. Happy life, unlimited visits, 2 + 2. Oop. This is cute. And then down at the bottom, we have this like rose sort of acetate sheet. And then we have this one, which is all kinds of words. You're the best, you're funny, you're loved. Best times, small things, show them you aren't the ordinary type. Very cool. Hi, Carol. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm just going to put these guys away. I think I've grabbed enough, and we can always go back to it as well. But I just like kind of choosing a couple pieces that I want to maybe create with. Yeah, I'll set those ones aside too. And then last but not least, we have some more in here. Oh no, those are from before. We have this chunk here, which is my washi tapes. So the cool thing about these washi tapes is they're not like strips of tape, they're actual shapes. So these would make insane card fronts, and then you could just use these as embellishments. Super fun. So there we have that one. We have this one here, which I think I want to use, although I love this. Then we have some different stickers, all kinds of arrows and banners, hearts and stars and little washi tapes here. Ooh, some kind of funky splotches. I like those. This one is really lovely. So this pack is amazing for art journaling, just saying. Here we have creativity, good and lovely things, love, love, love. Good things take time. Look at all these. These are so cute. This beautiful day, celebrate the little things. Right here and now. And then another fancy washi tape strip. And then we also have these guys. So I may or may not fussy cut some of these out afterwards and use them as well. But again, I'm just going to set them off to the side and keep it fairly simple tonight. I am just getting home from Conrad's soccer, so it's been a busy evening. My apologies if we seem a little disorganized, but I promise we'll create something really fun anyway. So I'm going to start off with my stencil. And I'm just going to set that guy off to the side for the time being as well. And then I'm going to choose a color of paint. And the only tools I have at my disposal this evening are this palette knife, which I may or may not use, a water brush, and a blending brush. So bear with me. Also, what else do I need? Maybe I'm going to grab my heat gun just so things can dry. And it will speed up the process. Okay. Excellent. So first things first, I am going to use this lemon sour color because I just think it's so fun. Yes, this is the new Vicki Boutin collection. Everything I am using is linked on the website under Inspirational Thursday. So if you see anything you like, some of it, like I said, I just ordered in for myself, but if anybody wants it, we're happy to order it in for you as well. So I'm just gonna willy-nilly add some yellow to this stencil. And I think I'm gonna repeat it on the other side. No problem. Oh, it would help if you guys could see. Just move it over a little bit. And I'm using, I think it's the Dina Wakley journal. If anybody's interested, I like it because you can do all kinds of mixed media and like watercolor and all kinds of things. It's very durable, thick pages, and I feel like that's what we are aiming for. So there we go. We got some scribbles happening in the yellow. Kind of fun. I think I'm also gonna set that aside. I think I'm also gonna do a little bit of honeycomb pattern. Maybe in the orange. A little bit here, a little bit here. So the fun thing about art journaling is nothing has to be perfect. You can get super messy. And as long as you're happy with your pages at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. There we go. Okay, I like this so far. I'm gonna add a little bit more orange to the top here and maybe some green to the bottom over here. Cool. And then I'm going to cover the whole thing with pink because why not? Feeling very messy and just, I don't know. Just want to do my thing tonight, I think. So, just creative is the word. A little bit of green down here. Cool. So now I'm just going to grab my heat tool and I'm going to dry everything really quickly. So bear with me while there's a bit of noise. So the one thing I noticed about these paints is they actually do dry a little bit darker than they show in the bottle. And I'm also using them on a craft cardstock. So keep that in mind. They're not going to look as punchy as they would if I use them on white, but c'est la vie. So now I'm going to go in with some watermelon sour. I'm just going to blend it everywhere. Now the reason I did that is because it actually, the other colors I used sort of resist it. And now the stencils are really showing in the spaces that I'm adding pink to. I think that makes sense. There we go. So here's what it's looking like now. I like it. So now I'm just going to set this off to the side. Now, because it's a blending brush and not a paintbrush, if you were doing this at home, I would probably wash it immediately. But because it's me, I'm just going to leave it there for the time being. Next thing I want to do is grab some of this funky washi strips. And I'm just going to rip them. No rhyme, no reason. Maybe I'll leave that one. This one already sticks to me. Cool. So now I'm gonna peel these off the backing and stick them onto our project. Maybe I'll start with the big one and come back to that guy. Okay. It's always when you go to do something on camera that you can't do it. There we go. So maybe that piece down at the corner here. So I find art journaling very therapeutic because you can just do whatever. Sometimes you might go with a theme or a color, but tonight I really just wanted to play with some new stuff with you guys, so this one is very free-spirited. A little bit of washi down there, break off that bottom piece. Piece near the spine. So yeah, I feel like I may go back and fussy cut a couple of these guys out as well, just to jazz it up, but we'll see how things are turning out towards the end. Little bit over here. So I just place that guy here. It's not normally this hard, guys, I promise. It's my nerves. Okay, there we go. Wrap this one from itself. Maybe I'll place him right there. So, for those of you who haven't heard, we're doing our garage sale on Sunday from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Legion here in Oshawa, 471 Simcoe Street South. If you're in the area, definitely recommend checking that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And last piece. Probably maybe this corner. No, this corner. Because I'm going to use probably the chipboard on this side of the page. Cool. Okie dokie. Next thing I want to do is start sticking down some of these super fun embellishments. Make magic happen. Whoop. Smile often. Love, love, love. I do like these paint strokes. Yes. Maybe we'll do a swatch over here like that. Cool. Okay, so now I'm just going to grab some glue. I'm using the Dries Clear glue, and I'm just going to use that to start sticking things where I want them to be. So the reason I'm using my Dries Clear is A, because I love it, and it is my favorite glue on the market, but B, it dries clear. So when I use it on the little acetate pieces, they will dry clear, and it will look awesome. So I could use pop dots, but for the sake of keeping my journal fairly flat, I'm not going to be popping anything for this project. And I'm just going to hope that everything looks good and I'm happy with my results. Quick survey. How many of you dabble in art journaling or just have a book that you like to mess around in? I just find it so fun. I think it goes this way. It does now. There we go. And then we'll pin down some stuff on the other side. Excellent. Smile often. Stick that over here. Okay, I'm going to set my journal off to the side because I want to do something fun with this chipboard. and showcase these colors on something white. So I'm gonna grab this scripty stencil again. And this time I'm thinking I'm gonna do the pink all over it and then fill it in with the orange afterwards. So we'll see. Here goes nothing. So you see what I mean? Like, they're very sort of subtle colors once you blend them out, but I like them. Okay, when I pick up the stencil, looks pretty cool. I'm just gonna dry it. Actually, wipe it off. Always have baby wipes on hand. Here we go. Wipe that off before I dry my desk so it cleans easier. Okay, now I'm gonna dry it really quickly. Okay, now because I didn't wash my brush in between colors, I ended up with like a really funky mix of pink and yellow and orange, which actually kind of fits my vibe that I'm going with. So I might put while I'm ahead and just leave it like that. What do you guys think? I think I'm happy with that actually. So I'm gonna use my glue and I'm just gonna add some to the back. Stick that down as well. So this can be as simple or as complicated as you choose to make it. You can add all kinds of embellishments. You can keep it simple. There we go. I'm gonna stick it down on an angle. And there's no right or wrong, which is really fun. Cool. Okay, next. I feel like it's missing something. So I want to make it like grungier or a little bit more messy. So I think for the last step, maybe not last step actually, I have this funky bottle that has this like flower shape. So I kind of want to use some paint and see what that looks like if I actually stamp it out. So I'm going to use a little bit of pink. I'm just going to put it all over the bottle here. And hopefully when I stamp it, I'll get that funky flower shape. And if not, that's okay too. No. Didn't work as well as I had hoped. That's okay. Maybe instead, I'll just use the cap here. Do a little bit of pink. See if I can get some circles. Yes. Pink circle here. There we go. Okay. Quit while I'm ahead. I'm gonna wipe up that pink splotch. Okay. So last but not least, I think for the sake of this journal page, I want to add some splatters. And because I feel like I didn't use a lot of green yet, I'm gonna use the neon green to do some splatters. So I'm just taking my water brush because I don't actually have a paintbrush here at the moment, and I'm just gonna flick it. There we go. Nice and messy. I am obsessed with the look of paint splatters. I think it's so fun. So fun to make them. So I'm just literally scooping paint and flicking it with my finger. There. It's turning out. Now that I've done that, I also feel like we could take it a step further and add a little bit more of that neon yellow color. So that's what we're gonna do. Thanks, Carol. I too like the colors. And I'm glad you enjoy the art journaling because it's so fun. Oh. There we go. Just reminds me of like being in a paint room, just going wild. I feel like that's the same vibe that we are creating in this journal page. Okay. Wipe off my space again. Grab a new wipe from my paintbrush. My pour brush. There we go. And voila. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. But there we have it. A beautiful, unique art journal page created by moi using some new stuff that I wanted to play around with. I don't mind getting right in there. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you feel inspired to go and do some art journaling, play around with some paint, get messy, use some stuff you might have in your stash already. I will be posting a final picture of my project very shortly. And thanks, guys. I hope you had fun. Smile often. Have a great night. Bye.